So this is just a quick update on my last failed attempt at camping at the abandoned campground. Now if you remember a couple of days ago, a week ago, whatever it was, I went out to Legion State Park up in the kind of middle part of Mississippi. Gonna do a little primitive camping. Get there, nobody was at the office. Find the tent camping area, which I thought was the tent camping area. Wasn't too sure. There was a sign there, a little open field with a pergola, barbecue grill. You know, off the side was a gate. And past that gate down the road was, I remember, about 6 to 10 abandoned looking campsites that had been cut within the last month or so, but there was no amenities at these campsites. There was no picnic table, no fire rings, no garbage cans, nothing like that. But you could tell it had been cut. So I could have drove around the gate in my car. That was no big deal. I mean, it was clearly people had been driving around it. But my better judgment told me not to. Couldn't be in the state park. I didn't want a park ranger coming out that night, the next day, whatever it was, saying I was trespassing, that sort of thing. But the area was a tent camping site. So drove up there to it. It was about 3.5 hours, 4.5 hours, 3.5 hours, about 4 hours. So that failed and ended up driving home after that video. I did not find a place to stay at. I couldn't get to another campground before it closed. The nearest one was over 2 hours away, and it was 3:30, so I was not going to make it to another campground. So I ended up driving home. That was a long day of driving. Anyways, a couple of days later, I got a hold of some people who got a hold of the right people, and they got back with me saying, yes, there is primitive camping there, but it's not as many sites as it says online. Online it says there's like 12 or 16 campsites. Well, there's not that many. Back in the day there was. Yes, the area is quote unquote abandoned for now. You are not to go past the gate to go camping. So I'm kind of glad I didn't go back in there and camp out. But the primitive area was the area that was next to that pergola that we saw in the little field before we went around the gate. Wide out in the open. So a very basic, ugly, and I won't say ugly, but it was very, I don't know. Anyways, so there is primitive camping there, but not the primitive camping that I'm used to and probably most of y'all used to. So I didn't go camping there, but I will go back one day because I really want to do the hiking trails there, but not until, I don't know, it may be one of my last state parks to visit, because there's nothing else really there to entice me to go there besides the trails and tent camping. So unless they get those tent camping spots open, I'm not going to go back anytime soon, unless I'm in the area. And I don't foresee myself being in the area 4 hours away. So yeah, just a little update on the tent camping, abandoned tent camping campground. So yeah, the area was closed off. I guess you could say it's abandoned. I think they're maybe waiting on some funds to fix it up. I'm not sure. I know the Mississippi State Parks are getting a lot of money and doing a lot of rehabs on their parks and buildings and facilities. So maybe that is on the list of things to do, is that campground. Hopefully, because it's a really nice campground. Be a really nice area to go camping and tent camping. So anyways, if you're looking to go out towards Legion State Park, up there towards Philadelphia, Mississippi, and go tent camping, that's what you're going to have to get into. You're going to be out in the middle of a little field with a pergola and a barbecue grill. Not ideal. Sucks I had I drove 4 hours there and back, but it is what it is. That's why I do my videos, so people can see what's going on in these state parks in Mississippi and surrounding areas. Not a whole lot of tent camping videos at these parks, so I kind of went into that state park blind, and kind of wish there was a video that showed me, hey, you know, there's no really tent camping here, so that would have saved me a trip and I was going somewhere else. But anyways, yep, that's just the update on the old abandoned tent camping area at Legion State Park. Appreciate y'all watching. We'll see you next time.